Hi, ladies. Today we are going on a Christmas tree hunt. We have a few things in this video. It's going to be finding and decorating our Christmas tree, doing a couple other little decorations, and I've got some stocking stuffers to share with you guys. We found a Christmas tree farm that was pretty close to us that we had never heard of before. And so this day was really cold. Normally we would go out onto our own land and walk around for like hours trying to find a good Christmas tree. But it was so cold this day, we decided we're just going to check out this little tree farm and see what we could find. Look how tall those Christmas trees are. I couldn't believe it. This would be a great place for some like local towns or cities to go to find the big Christmas trees to decorate. We picked out our Christmas tree and now we're back home and I'm lighting my favorite candle. You guys know I love the warm latte from Old New England candle company. I think it's Old New England Soap Company when you look it up. It smells so good. I can't even tell you. I wish you guys could smell it through the screen. It's amazing. So here's our tree. Abe is doing the lights for me. I've tried to do lights on our tree over the years a few times, and oh my goodness, I am so terrible at it. And then I just get like frustrated, so I take them all off, and then I just wait for my husband to do it. He does a million times better job than I do. I don't know how I do such a terrible job at it, but it is what it is. So thankfully he did it for me. And I haven't been able to find a tree skirt that I like that has like a big enough hole in it to go around our tree stand. Our tree stand is, I don't know if it's like bigger than most tree stands or what, but I haven't been able to find a good tree skirt. So I just use a Christmas blankie and I just wrap it right around there. And that's what I've used for years. And that works really well. Isn't decorating the tree one of just the most special events of the year? Kids love it so much. I remember even being a kid, it was just one of the most exciting days of the year was getting out all of those old ornaments and looking at each one of them. And it's like everyone has a special little story or meaning or just something behind it. It just makes them so special. Do you guys ever, when the kids aren't looking after they've helped you with the Christmas tree, ever go back and then like turn all the ones around that are like backwards? There were so many on here that were facing the wrong way, but I don't say anything because I don't want to critique. Everybody's, in a good mood and having a good time. So I just go back when no one's looking and try to rearrange a couple things. So hopefully it's not noticeable. Here are a few of some of my favorite ornaments. Abraham and I made these probably 7 years ago now when he was little. And they're made from birch branches that we sliced up a branch and then drilled holes in the top there and turned them into different woodland animals, and I just love them, especially that polar bear one. That is definitely one of my favorites. Look at this character. He's hanging the bulbs off of my back pocket. I don't even know how long it took me to realize that they were even there. Well, there she is, ladies. It's all done. There's about 40 bajillion ornaments on this tree, I think. Now I'm just going to throw up some fairy lights around this window. I had one more strand left, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to put them up around the whiteboard or the window, and decided on the window. Oh, guys, we totally forgot to put the popcorn and cranberries on the tree. Abraham spent all of his free time for 2 days stringing all the popcorn and cranberries himself. He didn't have any help. And then we totally forgot to put it on the tree. It goes on right after the lights, but it still looks good on after the ornaments. We'll just have to take it off to get all the ornaments off And then we'll put it back on when we put the tree outside after Christmas for the birds and the squirrels. Hi ladies, I've got some stocking stuffer ideas for you. These are the things that my boys are getting in their stockings this Christmas. I like to try to find things that are multiples in a package so that I can break it open and split it up in stockings. That helps to make it more cost effective. So we have a couple of those things like that here. So let's look at those items first. So first we have glow sticks. My Benjamin, my 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, he's going to be 6 next week. He loves glow sticks. He uses one every single night, and it's part of his like evening routine once he hops in bed. Well, he picks out his glow stick, hops in bed, and then once we shut the lights out, we have to guess what color it's going to be. So we do that, and then we crack it and see what it looks like. It's just part of his routine. I'm fighting a cold. The boys have been sick and they're better now. They're better today, but it's trying to get me. And I just tell myself that I don't have time. I don't have time to be sick. So just germs, just move on out, because who has time for that? So anyway, if I look tired, it's just because of that. I got some Play-Doh. This is mostly just for Benjamin. Abraham doesn't use it too often, but I'll pop a couple of these out for Ben's stocking. I got these robot magnets, so I'll split these between the boys. These will be fun. We have that big whiteboard for doing our school stuff, so I thought this would be fun for them to put them in all kinds of different funny positions to hold up their papers or something. So I think they'll enjoy those. The other thing I got, and I didn't find them super quick, so they must be in the camper. I try to hide the Christmas gifts in the camper where the boys won't go because I can lock it up. But I try not to put things in there that shouldn't freeze. So I didn't think that the invisible ink markers or pens were in there, but maybe they are because I couldn't find them. But I got some flashlights to use with their invisible ink pens. Next I have some fidget spinners. There's 4 of these in here. They move all around. So each of the boys had one of these. In September, when we went to, we vacationed on Mount Desert Island, and we went to the Seal Cove Auto Museum. The boys were given a scavenger hunt sheet, and if they found everything on the sheet, they'd bring it back, and they were able to choose from a bowl of different toys, things to choose out of there. So Benjamin, well, both boys chose one of these from the bowl. But Levi, being the puppy that he is, destroyed Benjamin's. He got a hold of it and broke it all apart. So he was pretty sad about that. So I found some of the same exact ones. So there's 4 of them in here. So I'll split them up between their stockings. Okay. And then I got each of them a little like excavation dragon. This is like a dragon egg. And inside they have little tiny dragons. And the boys have done these before. They like anything that has to do with excavation, whether it's gems, dinosaurs, dragons. I think all kids do. I even like to do it. If you are looking for a gift for any kid, any kind of excavation kit is always a big hit. So Abraham has a few of these dragons. There's, I don't know, like 8 different dragons or 10 different dragons that they could be in there, and this little paper tells you about each dragon. And I hear a child. Hopefully I'm not being spied on. So anyway, Abraham has a few different ones, like 4 different ones, and he has a diffuser, and it looks like smoke comes up out of the diffuser. So he puts his little dragons on there and lines them up on there, and it's really cute. So I also have some dinosaur ones. There's little tiny dinos in here. They look like dinosaur eggs. Same thing, excavation. Abraham, this is for when we're camping. He loves to help to start the fire with my husband or myself. And this is a little flint starter. We used these when we did our hunter safety course in October, and we had to start fire, and it was fun and it was easy with these. So I got him one of those for our camping season. I also got them gift cards for Walmart and Cabela's because they love both of those places. And my personal favorite, the chocolates. Thankfully, the boys like these too. So I got dark chocolate mint and dark chocolate peppermint bark. And the last thing I have are these sour gummy cockatoos. There's no artificial dyes in here. I got these at Walmart, and I can't give the boys, especially Benjamin, can't have any of the fake artificial colors. They will affect his mood in a major way. So we stay right away from that. And then these, remember these when you were a kid? I remember getting these. So I got Twix for Ben. And then Skittles. I know they've got the fake coloring in it, but I only allow this a couple times a year, and it doesn't affect Abraham like it does Ben. Just for a special treat, I got the Skittles one for him. All right, ladies, on to the next thing. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. My next video is going to be on the Christmas gifts that the boys are getting. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.